Hello, beautiful soul. I am bringing you a fortnightly reading that's going to take us into a brand new decade. And there's so many fabulous astrological shenanigans occurring. But first, let me say this. It's Christmas. You know, whether you're into Christmas or not into Christmas, it has a big impact on us all. If you are alone at Christmas, or you're feeling a bit down at Christmas, or you're going through some problems at Christmas, I send you all my love. I've had many terrible Christmases in my life, I can assure you, and I promise you things will get better. And all of us, we need to reach out to people if they're on their own at Christmas, because it is a very, very challenging time. But on that note, let's get on and find out what's occurring for us, because there's some brilliant news for all of us. Here's your weekly astrology. Darling, King, Queen, they of the jungle. This is 2 weeks that are going to give us the flavour of the next year. And for you, you are determined, whether it depends what day you're listening to this, but certainly after the big solar eclipse and new moon, you're feeling determined to transform your life, to ditch bad patterns and to reprogram yourself so that you can go forward with a brand new, determined energy that's healthy and balanced and works for you. So, I mean, it's amazing. Sometimes we don't realise that there are small things that we can shift, and when we do that, it shifts our whole reality and changes our life and creates what we need to bring different experiences to us. You'll also be thinking very much about your health and well-being. You'll be thinking about the work you have to do. You're doing a massive declutter, detox, and shifting out potentially, or anything that's holding you back. And it feels good. It's going to feel great. Mainly because of Sun and Jupiter encouraging you, supporting you, surprising you with something. Now, hopefully there's some good news around your work as well. But it's like, you're like, wow, I suddenly see what I need to do to transform everything. Mercury is also going into that energy. Now, the only shadow side of that is 6th house can be quite self-critical or critical of other people. Just be a bit cautious what you say with your caustic wit and with your, you know, lioness tongue. So be kind. I know you're very determined at the moment to get done what you need to get done. And if you stumble across people, or particularly if you're in a relationship with someone or you're close to someone and they're a bit flaky, you may be like a bit too tough on them. So just watch out for that. Also, I mean, sometimes it can manifest the other way and someone's being critical of you. Do not tolerate that shit. You know, you weren't put on this earth for anyone else to criticise you. You know, you are the queen, king, the ex. You are a divine spirit that deserves to be respected and loved. If somebody's like picking at you all the time, lay your boundaries down. You are not having it. Hold on one second. We also have this sense at the moment that you want something extraordinary to happen to catapult you in a new direction when it comes to your work. Even if you don't want to leave where you are going to consciously create changes. They're going to make it more what you want it to be, and you're determined to do it, and you're vigilant about the details. Now, when Mars goes into your 5th house of pleasure and sexuality, sensuality, soulmates and children, you will be boosted up with such a positive vibe. It's likely to be, I mean, it was also one of the friskiest times of the year for you after the 3rd of January. Sensuality matters to you. Feeling and feasting upon the pleasures of life are important. You're very spontaneous. You're very open, you're very excitable, you're very optimistic. It's a fabulous place to have Mars. This year, there is the opportunity to change, to transform, and to see the world with new eyes. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, michelleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
Hi, I'm a Michele Knight psychic. I'm a seer and I'm also a medium. I'm actually from a very small family. The spiritual thing has always been part of me. I started seeing things when I was just 3 years old. Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same because the matter is spiritual. Sometimes I get visions or perceptions or taste, or I listen to something, or I get the feeling. So through the spirits that might come to me to give you the message, I want you to find your own spiritual truthness. I want you to find what you really want and who you really are. I'm on the same path. We all are. We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. And this is your time to embrace all of that makes your universe beautiful. I know I have the tools to help you find the same thing.